critical things. You really had security as something that is your top priority to ensure that we have an enabling environment in Nigeria for living and doing business. You talked about removal of the PMS subsidy, and then you also talked about the critical need for power sector reforms. So I'm just trying to, just as we open up this discussion, I want to find out in the first 100 to 200 days in office, what should citizens expect to see if you're elected as president, sir?
Day one, hit the ground running. Day two, continue running. Day three, don't rest. Think and do. Select the best teams that will help build a better Nigeria. Teamship is crucially important, and giving the people opportunity to exercise their talents in turning the shape of the nation and retooling the mindset. Do we believe in ourselves? Or do we continue to make mouse migration? Definitely. The security challenge must be eliminated. With technology, human beings attract more people into the army, given voluntary army and the equipment necessary. All the tools to fight insecurity must be employed to have a nation that is confident, bold, and peaceful, seeking prosperity for its people. And that's what we do.
If you're elected on the 29th of May, so what are those key things that you would like to run with in the first 100 to 200 days in office? What should citizens expect to see, given the current situation in the country as has been presented by our colleague who is the Director of Research of the NESG?
Well, I think, thank you. The first thing, without which there's no other, the other ones will never follow, is the issue of security. We'll aggressively, from day one, start dealing with the issue of insecurity, which have said that the enemies are not more formidable. I've traveled all over Nigeria. I've been to places that people said you can't go. Like I mentioned, I've been to Biu in southern Borno. I went to Katangu in southern Gombe, where they say we shouldn't go. I went to Mubi in Adamawa. People ask me, why Mubi? As governor, I buried one day 20 Anambarians who were killed in Mubi. So when I arrived at Adamawa, I said, leave Yola, I want to go to Mubi. And again, they told me the same thing. These places you're going, they're not secure, we didn't have police, we don't have anything. And everything. I said, well, let's go there. People live there. I went to places, and so issue of security of life and property is our number one priority, without which there won't be anything. Following that is the issue of trying to bring in some intangible assets that I can call low-hanging fruit, ensuring the rule of law and order, and a great environment that will start making people to have confidence to start investing in this. And of course, our main mantra to remove the country from consumption to production. As you can see in the presentation, you see that everything here revolves around lack of production and not doing the right things in a productive country. That's basically what we will focus on.
Now, we like we have, has been highlighted, through the presentations today, the country has experienced, economic growth. Unfortunately, a lot of the growth that we have seen has not translated to improved living conditions for the average citizen. And, some of those things, get us to think around how this has contributed possibly to the rising unemployment levels. Youth unemployment is at unprecedented levels. Even people who are currently employed, some of them are actually underemployed, and we see all those things. What sort of strategies, especially with a focus on the youth, would you employ to tackle issues related to unemployment in the country right now?
Private sector driven opportunity, tackle the power problem head on. People can work by themselves. A common school driver can create a path to fortune if electricity is taken care of and other infrastructural areas. Carrying them along. And the change of mindset, I say, I will repeat that over and over again.
Unemployment crisis. What are your thoughts around improving or scaling employment opportunities when you assume office?
Well, for me, when you move, like I said, from consumption to production, what I expect that comes with issue of creating jobs. Today, you have most of them, even that's been shown here, you have most of your states, most of the subnationals virtually living on sharing whatever they can get for the 3 allocation. There's nothing happening. Even the so-called productive sectors like manufacturing sector, everything.